What's up, you cinema freaks, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a really strange flick lined up for us. It is Shin'ya Sakamoto's 1991 effort. It is Hiruko the Goblin. And guys, this one is weird beyond words, and I don't really know how to get it started, so let's just dive right in. Here is Hiruko the Goblin. Hiruko the Goblin is an obscure Japanese horror film that's sure to give you demented Gore fans something to cheer about and plenty of nightmares to stew over. With a healthy obsession of decapitations and demented humor, this wacky flick pushes the boundaries on sensible filmmaking and follows in the traditions of such off-the-wall movies as House, Horror of Deformed Man, and Tetsuo. If you're in the need for something completely manic and want a film that is unlike anything you've seen before, then give this one a watch. The film follows the unlikely pairing of Haida Reijiro, a mourning archaeology professor, and Masao Yabe, a young student who just so happens to be going to a school that has recently been plagued by a rogue demon named Hiruko. This little spider-like bastard relishes in chopping off the heads of anyone who gets in its way, and he uses these newfound heads to plant on himself and the rest of his demonic brethren. With the gates of hell threatening to burst, Haida and Masao band together in order to stop this strange menace from escaping and pouring into the realm of the living. Kenji Sawada plays the role of archaeology professor Haida Reijiro, a clumsy but heroic man who's haunted by the memories of his dearly departed wife. Sawada does a great job in making the character entertaining, and he's also able to bring a heavy comedic tone to the role. He is almost constantly aloof, tripping over things and barely escaping with his life on several occasions. But it is his accident-prone persona that makes him so sympathetic and engaging. Armed to the teeth with demon-fighting gadgets, it's a blast to see Haida reluctantly take these baddies on, even if most of the time he ends up running in the opposite direction of said demon. Masaka Kudo takes on the character of Masao Yabe, the young student who has a strange connection with all that is currently going on in the film. Inflicted by a strange burning deformation on his skin, whenever Hiruko the Goblin claims a victim's head, Masao often serves as a visual indicator on where Hiruko is and if he's taken another life of one of the students at the school's grounds. Unlike Haida, Masao is a more coordinated hero, even arming himself with a chainsaw in order to keep the foul demon at bay. Masaka handles these offsetting situations with some of the most terrified and overacted performances to ever grace a cinematic film, giving the movie a strange combination of surreal horror and unabashed silliness. This blending of horror and comedy is what makes the film so unusually enjoyable. The both frightening and whimsical cinematic world that director Shin'ya Sakamoto has brought to the screen really does feel like a lived-in but weird place. With a large amount of practical effects work and buckets of blood on constant display, the crew must have had a blast with all the gushing and gore-spilling moments. Decapitations run wild in this flick, with bodies being separated from heads, leaving the blood-soaked torsos to convulse and twitch in unnatural but comical motions. It's the classic case of over-the-top violence played for comedic value, and the movie does a stupendous job at bringing the ridiculousness to the horrific moment at hand. With its fun approach and even crazier execution, Hiruko the Goblin adds up to a unique and fun ride that never shies away from the gore. The combination of all the strange elements are jam-packed together so perfectly, and they complement each other so well, that the end result is something of an obscure wonder. In the end, Hiruko the Goblin is maddening Asian horror at its absolute strangest. And if you survived that strangeness, that was Hiruko the Goblin. Just a weird-ass film to say the least. Really strange, but in the end, hell of an entertaining flick. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.